Always pray to God before you start your day. Each day is a new beginning, a fresh opportunity to seek God's presence and guidance. When you start your day with prayer, you're inviting God into every part of your life and setting a foundation of peace, strength, and purpose. Praying to God each morning is more than a ritual. It's a meaningful connection that aligns our hearts with God's will, helping us face the day with a sense of calm and direction. By coming before God as the sun rises, we acknowledge our dependence on Him and ask for His wisdom, love, and protection to carry us through. Psalm 5-3 reminds us, "In the morning, Lord, you hear my voice. In the morning I lay my requests before you and wait expectantly." When we begin each day with prayer, we prepare ourselves spiritually and emotionally, laying a path of faith that keeps us steady through whatever may come. Morning prayer doesn't have to be lengthy or complicated. It's about approaching God with a heart that's open and ready to receive. Whether you're praying for guidance, protection, or simply thanking God for the gift of a new day, each prayer builds your relationship with Him. The act of setting aside even a few minutes in the morning allows us to shift our focus from the worries of life to the eternal strength and peace that God provides. As we learn to prioritize morning prayer, we discover that God's presence fills our days with joy, assurance, and a renewed sense of purpose. Inviting God's presence into your day. When you start your day with prayer, you're intentionally inviting God's presence into every aspect of your life. Morning prayer opens the door for God to walk with you through the joys and challenges of the day, providing guidance, comfort, and strength. It's like placing a protective covering over your life, knowing that God's hand is guiding you. By beginning each morning in conversation with Him, you're not only strengthening your relationship with God, but also creating space for Him to work through you. This simple act of invitation acknowledges that we are not self-reliant, and that we trust in God's ability to help us navigate each moment. Inviting God's presence changes how we approach our day. Instead of feeling overwhelmed or anxious, we start with a sense of peace, knowing that God is with us. This invitation to God also opens our hearts to see His guidance in the little things, like a timely word, a reminder to stay calm, or an opportunity to show kindness. Finding peace through morning prayer. Morning prayer brings a profound sense of peace that comes from releasing our burdens into God's hands. As we begin each day, our minds are often filled with tasks, worries, and plans. In prayer, we can lay down these concerns before God and trust that He will guide us through. Philippians 4-6-7 encourages us, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and minds in Christ Jesus." Morning prayer allows us to step into this peace, setting a calm and centered tone for the day ahead. This peace is not dependent on external circumstances, but flows from knowing that we are held by a loving God. As we speak to Him in the quiet moments of the morning, we find that our fears and anxieties are replaced by trust and assurance. Morning prayer reminds us that no matter what lies ahead, God is in control. Seeking strength and guidance from God. Each day brings its own set of challenges, and morning prayer is a powerful way to seek strength and guidance from God. When we wake up, we don't always know what the day will hold, but God does. By asking Him for strength and wisdom, we are preparing ourselves to face whatever comes with courage and discernment. Isaiah 40:31 reminds us, "But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint." Morning prayer equips us with God's strength, helping us to rise above the stresses and pressures of daily life. As we seek guidance, we allow God to direct our paths, making choices that align with His will. Praying for guidance opens our hearts and minds to receive His wisdom, allowing us to approach decisions with clarity and confidence. Instead of relying solely on our understanding, we lean on God's infinite knowledge. Cultivating gratitude through morning prayer. Morning prayer is a powerful way to cultivate gratitude, setting a positive tone for the day. As we thank God for His blessings, our hearts are lifted, and our perspective shifts from what we lack to the abundance we already have. Expressing gratitude each morning reminds us of God's goodness, His faithfulness, and the countless ways He provides for us. In 1 Thessalonians 5:16-18, we're encouraged to rejoice always, pray continually, give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus. Gratitude opens our eyes to see God's hand at work and fills our day with joy and appreciation. Gratitude through prayer changes our attitude and allows us to approach the day with positivity. Instead of focusing on the uncertainties, we focus on the blessings we have received. When we thank God each morning, we are reminded of His love and care, which helps us stay grounded, hopeful, and open to His presence. Strengthening faith and trust in God. Every morning is an opportunity to strengthen our faith and trust in God. As we consistently bring our concerns, hopes, and praises before Him, we build a foundation of trust that sustains us through life's ups and downs. Morning prayer reminds us of God's faithfulness and the promises He has made to His children. Lamentations 3:22-23 says, "Because of the Lord's great love, we are not consumed, for His compassions never fail. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness." Starting each day with prayer reinforces our belief in God's steadfast love and faithfulness, giving us a sense of security no matter what the day holds. Faith grows as we consistently connect with God, even in the smallest ways. Morning prayer is a powerful act of faith, showing that we believe in God's presence and His ability to lead us through the day. Each prayer builds our confidence in Him, deepening our trust that He will provide, protect, and guide us. Embracing God's will and surrendering our plans. Morning prayer is a moment to surrender our plans and align ourselves with God's will. As we seek His guidance, we're reminded that His plans are higher than our own and that He knows what is best for us. Proverbs 16:9 says, "In their hearts humans plan their course, but the Lord establishes their steps." By beginning each day in prayer, we place our trust in God's perfect will and commit to following His lead. This surrender brings freedom, as we release our need to control every outcome and trust that God is working for our good. Surrendering our plans doesn't mean we lack ambition or direction. Rather, it means that we allow God's wisdom to guide us. Through morning prayer, we acknowledge that our lives are in His hands, and we invite Him to shape our paths. This act of surrender creates space for God's will to unfold in beautiful and often unexpected ways, allowing us to experience life with a sense of openness, trust, and hope. Starting each day with prayer is a beautiful way to draw close to God and align our hearts with His love and purpose. Morning prayer fills our lives with peace, strength, and gratitude, allowing us to face each day with hope and confidence. By setting aside time to pray, we invite God's presence into every aspect of our lives, trusting that He will guide us, provide for us, and fill us with His unending love. As you wake up each morning, take a moment to connect with God. Offer your thanks, seek His guidance, and place your trust in His hands. With each new day, embrace the opportunity to grow closer to Him and let His presence shape your heart. Through morning prayer, we cultivate a spirit of faith, hope, and gratitude, transforming each day into a journey with God by our side. Let morning prayer become your anchor, your comfort, and your source of strength as you walk through life, knowing that with God leading you, every step is purposeful and blessed. So guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. For more interesting content, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Have a nice day, and I will see you in the next video.